What's going on, YouTube? So today this is my first time making alligator tenderloins. I also got some chicken here because I don't know if it's gonna come out good, so gotta have a backup plan because don't want to go hungry. So basically I bought these alligator tenderloins from Wild Forks, so don't know if you guys know where that is, if you guys have it in your area. So but what I plan on doing it, because I heard from a lot of people that that it's a pretty tough, so you don't want to cook it fast. So I figured let me try soaking it in some buttermilk. I kind of like my stuff spicy, so I'm gonna use Frank's Red Hot Wings and let that soak for a while. So let's get this opened up. Alright, just clean our hands. You know, there's always somebody on YouTube saying, "Oh, I didn't see you wash your hands." So, I wash your hands. I'm gonna trim some of that fat off, because a lot of people say if your gator tastes fishy, it's because the person didn't trim the fat off. I guess the fat gives it a fishy flavor. So let's see if we can get some of that fat off. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. There's a little fat there. Maybe get that off. Alright. You know what? Well, since I'm not gonna cook these whole big pieces like this, it'll be more or less, I guess, gator bites. And you can feel it. It's not that soft or tender. So this buttermilk should do it some good. Looks kind of like pork. Yeah, the bigger the pieces, you know. How long it's gonna take to cook, and they say you don't want to overcook gator, so let's get these some decent sized pieces. I mean, I've had gator before. I just never made it myself, so my wife likes gator, so I can't mess this up. If not, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. Now we got this all chopped up. Gonna do a little light seasoning. This is my own seasoning that I make. It's pretty much salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a couple other things. Alright. Let's give it a little seasoning. We're also gonna season the flour. I'm gonna season this pretty good. That should do it. So we're gonna throw everything inside of here. No worries, not COVID. Alright, let's move this off to the side. Yeah, let's put that. Something I like to use, Everglades heat. Give it a nice little spice to it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a comparison test, because you know everybody says, "Oh, gator tastes like chicken." I guess we'll find out. I got chicken here. Add a little Nashville hot. Add the buttermilk. put enough so that way it covers all of it. Use a little bit of Frank's Red Hot. Let's mix this up real well. So I pretty much will let this sit in the fridge for like about an hour or so, maybe a little longer. Let it tenderize the Gator. I'm gonna prepare this chicken. I'm gonna do the same process. I'm not gonna record it. I'm sure nobody wants to see me prepare chicken. It's pretty much the same thing, and then we'll come back. After that, we'll flour it and we'll fry it. Alright, so we're back. So we got our flour. We got the Gator bites soaking in its marinade. I got my wife here who's gonna help me. Got the oil already hot. Make sure the oil's hot. What we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna season our flour. I'm gonna use my seasoning here. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. You know, I don't measure it. So people say, oh, how much you put? I'm Latino. We don't measure nothing. We just eye it. So I would say that's good enough. A good sign when you're doing flour and stuff is to you could see your seasoning, everything integrated real good in the flour. If you can't really tell the difference, that means you didn't put enough. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Nashville hot seasoning. Like I said, I want this to be hot.
Not too hot.
Don't worry about hot. My wife doesn't like spicy food. So make that up real good. Like you see, it needs a little more seasoning. And you might say, oh, how do I know? You can always taste your flour. Obviously, don't dip no raw chicken. You're gonna end up in the hospital. Another little thing I put in here, Everglades heat. That should do it. Alright, so she's got it. And dip it. Make sure you pack it down tight. So if you're wondering what I look like, oh, it's probably some fat guy behind the camera. Oh, a little bit. We Latinos here, so be happy that we didn't use no adobo. Like that. Always when you use your flour, you know, pack it tight so it doesn't come loose. Like that. I'm already coughing because you can tell it's spicy. The Gator, you don't want to cook it too fast. So I'm going to lower the heat a little, kind of high. Because you want to get it right when it's nice and golden brown. So I had to lower my oil, it was a little too hot. So you don't want to cook Gator too fast, because if not, it's going to be a little tough. So I lowered it a little bit. So back in the batter. Back on the fire. The sign is to be golden. Some juicy Gator. Some juicy Gator, boy. Do you want to tell them how much I know you didn't be a part of my stuff?
How what?
How much you be a part of my stuff?
I'm supporting.
Yeah, make sure you marry somebody that supports you, because I can't record and fry, so I needed some help. Gotta move it around a little. And that's better. It's not cooking too fast. You want to cook it about the same as you would chicken. Probably good internal temperature, 165. Like I said here, we're Latino, so for anybody else watching say, oh, you guys are making it wrong and blah blah blah, have some mercy. Because this ain't in our culture to really make it yet. So. Do I look like the type of guy that makes gator bites all the time? This one looks like. Yeah, we're just gonna keep adding in, keep frying it. We'll come back when we're all done. So we're back. This is what we got so far. I'm telling you, it was like 4 tenderloins, and look how much chicken you get out of it. Let's try one of these. Let's try one. Tastes just like chicken. I mean, obviously you're gonna chew a little bit more, like a little chewy, but it's not really anything. I think when you soak it in the buttermilk, you get like I don't know, could probably get rid of any gamey flavor, but it's pretty good. What's that one is? You should undo your little small piece. Get your reaction.
On top.
What does it taste like? Tastes like gator.
Tastes like chicken. Tastes good.
Yeah, that's why I like it. You tell most people, oh, try gator. Oh, it's so gross. Nah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a little, you know, a little bit more chewier, but it's pretty good.
And you seasoned it, well.
Yeah, you gotta season it up. Now we're gonna, same thing, we're gonna put the chicken. We'll put the chicken in there, base. We're going to compare the taste. It really does taste like chicken. I season them exactly the same, except I make chicken tenders. We'll be back. This is the finished deal. Got the gator bites there. There's some chicken tenders. I'm gonna fries. You know, my wife likes to add Old Bay and everything, but I do too. We add a little extra, you know, extra flavor. You gonna try?
Yeah.
My wife's pregnant too. Let's see if the baby likes it.
It's really good.
Crunchy?
Mm-hmm. A little chewy, but it's good.
Nah, eat a little piece of the chicken. For all those that say that gator tastes like chicken.
It's super hot.
She can't handle the heat. Still steaming. So, I'm gonna try a little piece of the chicken. Tastes just like the gator. Only thing is just not as chewy.
Yeah. The gator's the same, pretty much. All of them. The chicken's just not as chewy, but it's really good.
Turn the stove off, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's pretty good. Well, that's it, guys. Oh, they say, oh, Gator's gross, Gator's nasty. If you cleaned out the fat, season it good, let it marinate in some buttermilk, tenderize it, season it well. It tastes pretty good. There's no reason why someone should say, oh, it's gross. If it's gross or fishy, the person don't know what they're doing. And this is my first time making it, you know, but I've had Gator before, so it's pretty good. So that's all. If you like videos like this, just like it, subscribe, continue to do more videos. Thanks, guys.